on, bro?
What's the deal, man?
Deal.
It's another one.
It's another one.
Back.
Man. We're back at it again with another one.
That's a
man.
fact.
How was your week? How was everything?
My week was slow. The quarantine is still slowing everything up.
Or if you know they're opening things little by little now.
Yeah.
So
I see that they talking about the gyms might be open next week. I definitely need to get up in there. I ain't gonna lie.
Been drinking a lot of beer.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
I was this week I was talking to Lydia and shit. We were talking about my little cousin's birthday was today, so we were talking about like we were getting old and shit. So we were like, I got a question for you, like, will you, if you get a chance, will you go back to high school? Like, will you do that journey back again?
Would I have to be a teenage, like going back to your teenage years?
Back to that time.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
I
fucked up. I was
okay, you're saying you fucked up.
Yeah.
You think if you like say like we had a time machine and then we're like, okay, you got the time to go back, will you go back and do things right, or you just keep it the same way?
Nah, I gotta keep it the same
way.
Yeah, I gotta keep it the same.
I think I will go back and fucking change my shit.
Why is that?
I feel like, you know, when I met my wife, it was like you could be cool and be smart at the same time. Before I met my wife, it was like I had to be cool. I can't be smart because niggas be clowning on niggas that are smart.
That's
you know,
a fact. That's a fact. That wasn't cool.
When I met my wife, I was like, damn, people still fuck with me. Yeah. And I'm still doing my work, you feel me? So I feel like if I went back, I'm like, okay, I could do this shit better and maybe even could go to college. So I was thinking because I was talking to my little cousin and I'm like, fuck, like you are like, we're looking back, I'm like, when I was your age, you were 5.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, now you're my age and I'm fucking. I made me feel
the age
fucking
you are. The age you are. Right.
Like, I was bugging out. I'm like, you know, like it was a trip to me right now because I was like, if I had the chance to go back, I probably would change some stuff. I wouldn't change everything, but I would change some stuff. But you know how they say, like, if you see like movies or like anything that has to do with time, if you change it messes
going forward.
It messes everything up. So I'm like, fuck, like, what if I say, like, if I did go back,
quantum physics.
Quantum physics. So if I go back and change that shit, I'm like, fuck, like, would it mess me up, like, as in like how I am now?
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't like to change how I am now than what I, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Your past made you who you are. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
So
that is true.
Man, high school, I had a tough time in high school. I'm not gonna lie. Like you said, I just wanted to be cool. I was just on the football team, chilling with girls. I didn't really care about my studies at all. You know what I'm saying? Until a little situation happened and I had to relocate high schools. You know what I mean? It happens to the best of us sometimes.
I didn't get to that chance, but
good thing you did it. Yeah, good thing you did it.
So my whole plan was I was gonna drop out my sophomore year. I was gonna be like, I'm done. I'm gonna fly to Miami, go and chill with my uncles out there in Miami.
Yeah.
And I met my wife, and then that whole fucking thing changed. And this when I realized, like, you could be cool and still do your work
and be smart at the same time.
So I was like, fuck. Like, so now, you know, talking to my little cousins, like, fuck. Like, one of my little cousins is in 6th grade, and the other one's, I believe, in 10th or 11th grade. And I'm like, damn. When I was your age, I was like messing up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't give a fuck about. I had a backpack
with no pencil in it,
like,
no paper,
I'll
no
turn around
pencil.
and be like, hey, I remember this girl Norma. I'll sit there and I turn around like, hey, you got a pencil? Like, you got a backpack? What the fuck is in it? Nothing. It was nothing. Until I met my wife, it's like I had books in my backpack.
Right.
Like now, woods are called. You know how in the East Coast they call it a book bag. They don't call it a backpack. They call it yeah. So I was like, now it really was. I was carrying books in the back. You feel me? And doing my work. And I was like, now that I think about it, it's like, damn, I was really fucking dumb doing that. Like,
nah, I wouldn't say dumb. I would just say lazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't really care or know that you should be caring at that time. Yeah. I didn't understand that until literally my senior year of like, or maybe junior year, like, wow, I'm fucking up. And I need to, you know what I'm saying? Get this on the road so I can, the only thing your parents want you to do in life is graduate.
Oh yeah.
At least high school, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the only thing they want you to do. So once you do that, Well, that's the least you can do. I'll say that. Not the only thing they want you to do, but that's the least.
I think my mom would love for me to go to college, but
I think my mom would too.
I wasn't a school kid. Like I said, I was about to drop out of 10th grade. I wasn't gonna go to prom.
It's not for everybody. Yeah.
And guess what? I fucking won prom king. You feel me?
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Did you for real?
Fuck yeah. Where's my crown? I'm somewhere in here.
Get this man his crown. Where's it at?
I won that shit, and you know, it's my wife. It was my wife's. That's why I did everything, because it was my wife.
You won prom king.
Yeah.
You was popular like that.
Hold on.
Prom king. What? Oh, there it is. There it is.
You feel me?
Back in time. That's the time machine right there.
Yeah, right there. I won that motherfucker. And you feel me? My girl was like, oh, we ain't gonna win this shit. We never really thought about running for this.
Yeah.
But everybody's, oh, you guys should run. You guys are a cute couple, this and that. At the
you
time,
guys were a popular couple. I'm not gonna lie. Quiet but popular.
But at the time, my girl didn't want my in-laws to know that we were dating. So we're like, fuck, like, so I was like, you know what, we have to let them know that we're fucking.
And that's how you let them?
No, hell no.
Oh, okay.
I let them know when we were about to graduate.
Oh, shit.
But this, like, I was like, you know what, like, we might have a chance to win because I'm popular. You know, I was a popular kid. Everybody knew who I was because I was a funny kid. I didn't give a fuck what anybody think about me. I was like, if fucking people were like dancing in the middle of the dance floor, I would go over there. I mean, in the middle of the, you know, in the little fucking rock we had to move out.
Planner.
So I was sitting down fucking jerking shit. You feel me? So I was like, we might have a chance with this. So in my head, I already knew that I won, but I was like, I don't think we're gonna win. And fuck, bam, we won. I'm like, god damn. So you know, like my sister-in-law Stephanie was like, I guess she was up waiting for Lydia's phone call to let her know, like, hey, we won. I didn't know that, like, you know what I'm saying? So I think my wife would, you know,
I'll put you on that path.
You know what I mean? Like, 'cause now if now say if I didn't meet my wife, I would love to go back on time and change that side of me. Like, I could still be cool and still chill with the homies, but still do my work.
Yeah.
Cause it wasn't hard. It was not hard. Cause everything was on the test was on the book. Like you read the shit that's in the book.
Yeah. You was just too busy.
Oh yeah.
With a social life.
Yeah. Like I'm trying to be cool, try to, you know, chill with the homies, try to get all these girls, but it wasn't never like that. It was just. I just, I'm the cool kid. I have a backpack, nothing in it. You know, hanging all the way
nice
down
clothes,
here. I
clean,
still have
fresh.
my backpack from high school. Like that.
I don't know where anything is from high school. Once I graduated high school, I was
like, fuck it,
I was
I'm
done. I'm not going to football
high school
games.
Did you graduate from?
North
Yeah.
High School. Yeah. I'm not going to no football games. I'm not going to no basketball games.
Football games are popular.
I'm not going to anything alumni. I was over school period.
I always loved Friday nights.
I loved Friday nights.
Because Friday nights was to fuck
during that time.
I fucking love it because we go to the football games. We always chilling out.
Get in for free most of the time.
Hell yeah.
A couple times we had to pay.
You feel me? I got this car or jump the fence. Yeah. But I was there. You feel me?
Or you had the teachers that let you just slide through the back.
Hell yeah. That the football games was the shit. I got a picture.
Those USB cards were
was the shit.
Yeah, for sure. You needed to hop on those early.
Hell yeah.
early, like get your USB cards.
I'm in that motherfucker. Hey. But you know, Friday night I had a picture with my homie Mark, but that's like my best friend in high school.
Shout out Mark.
Man. Shout out Mark. My boy, I used to call him Carl Winslow. Remember?
From Family Man.
Yeah. I said, man, you look like Carl Winslow, my nigga.
Mark was always fresh. He was a fresh guy.
Hell yeah.
He always had the nicest dunks, the best dunks, the best Nikes. Like,
you know, that's my boy, man. And we always like, hey, you about to go to the game tonight? Hell yeah, all right, we'll meet you there. So I'll meet up with my girl, and then we'll take off to the game, and we'll meet everybody will meet up. We had a group picture with everybody, for me. Deshaun, fucking Javon, all them niggas were sitting there. We was chilling, bro. Like, that was I kind of missed that. That's what I missed. That's what I missed.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and then after the game, we'll go back and I would chill with my girl for a little bit and then bounce home and come to the woods. And
your girl's house was like a popular house to kick it at. Yeah, during the summertime. Before I was even in high school, I was kicking it there with the cool kids.
Hell yeah.
That was the first time I met everybody, and then ever since then, Because I am friends with her brother, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
you talking about like, James? Shout out to James. You know he's serving our country. But fucking when I first met my wife, like by the time my best friend was Mark and Tomasa. Shout out to Tomasa too. She's like, man, her brother's sexy as fuck. I was like, oh shit, she got a brother? He's like, yeah. It's like, so what's his name? James. I haven't seen James since I used to call him a baby kid or fucking dirty little white kid, because he was always in the motherfucking APs.
Right.
In his scooter, dirty as fuck, like with dirt in his face. But this motherfucker was playing everywhere.
It was a ride down the street.
Hell yeah. And then every kid would come to my house, like, he would look for my cousin Adrian. He would look, he would knock, hey, where Adrian at? I was like, he don't live here. He lives on the other fucking side. So I'll go on, and then when I didn't see James since, I said since he was probably like it's like he was a little kid. He stopped coming to the apartments, and then when my Tomasa told me, it was like, oh yeah, her brother's cute. Literally when we were walking to her house, my boy James comes outside with a big ass afro. I said, James? I said, what the fuck? I said, I didn't want to tell.
Soul man.
Hell yeah. I was like, man, that's your sister?
The real Puerto Rican.
I was like, God damn, this is the bomb as fuck.
Oh my goodness.
You know, James was the only nigga that I really told, like, oh, me and your sister are dating. But
he didn't care.
He didn't give a fuck. He was in his own world, you know, being Rico.
Yeah, he was Rico Suave at that time. He was doing his own thing.
His own thing. So, yeah, dude, like fucking that shit hit this. That I always think about those times, you know, MySpace times. Like MySpace was the shit. But
did you have AIM? How did you feel about AIM?
AIM was the shit.
You liked AIM? I loved AIM. AIM was quick. It was fast.
That was the reason why I got a sidekick.
Oh,
because I needed AIM.
What about sidekicks? What kind of sidekicks did you have?
I think it was a Sidekick 2. My boy Roy, shout out to Roy. He sold me that Sidekick, and then I just had to pay like the little free pay. Like you go in to the liquor store right here around the corner.
Copy 25 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. Get your little
minutes.
10 bucks.
Yeah, and get yourself your minutes. I had a cell phone, but I was like, I need the Sidekick, because I can't have AIM without a Sidekick.
Yep.
Fuck. Yeah. So yeah, man, the AIM was a shit.
I think I had like a LX. I had like a Tony Hawk, a Slide.
Oh shit.
I had a couple of the sidekicks.
Yeah, I only had one, and that was that Sidekick 2. And then I sold that shit because I was like, my AIM wasn't popping, because I was at the time.
What was the first phone you had?
First phone I had was a free pay phone, and I don't know, it was like a cheap ass phone. Like I don't even know what the fuck it was called.
The first phone I had was a Chirp.
Oh yeah, I had a Chirp, but it didn't have no minutes or anything.
Oh shit!
I used to carry the motherfucker on like
your hip.
Yeah, like that was cool, but nobody was like, where you at?
Right.
You feel me? Like nobody was like.
I think it was called like a I. Literally had some numbers like I-285 or something crazy, but those things was alright. It was like walkie-talkie.
I thought I was a shit.
Yeah, it was before its time.
Everybody in the music videos had them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
so I was like, oh yeah, I got a Chirp.
Yeah.
But I didn't have no minutes in the motherfucker.
That was Boost Mobile. Boost Mobile was booming then.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
And then after that, I got this, I think it was called the Beyonce phone, because Beyonce came out with a commercial with it. It was like, it had 2 screens, so it was the touch screen on the one side, and the other one was a regular phone.
Oh shit.
It was weird. It was weird. When I turned 15, my dad bought it for me, and I had it. And I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Like one side was the touchscreen one was to listen to music, and the other side was just to text. It was weird. It was like probably like this big, and then it was red, you know. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get that. After that, I actually broke my phone on purpose to get a new phone.
What the fuck?
Shit, because I didn't like that.
And it worked.
It worked. I got, you know, my dad bought me a new one. And I was like, oh, it dropped.
Shout out to dad.
He's like, how does it drop? And I was like, it dropped, and I stepped on it. You feel me? Like, but after that, it's just been after that, but fuck, phones back in the days was just, man, and the only thing that phone sucked because it didn't work, like, it didn't work with internet. Like, you have internet, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
I was on MySpace trying to hit like this girl's and shit. I'm like,
it was all slow and shit.
I had to go right back. I shoot to the house, get on the computer, try to write back.
Right. Too late.
You know who made my MySpace? It was Aaron.
Oh shit.
Fucking my email was Roro01. at fucking MS, what is MSM or shit like that.
MySpace, them days were
crazy.
You got a top 8?
Yeah. You had a top 8. You were actually on my top 8, nigga.
I had to be.
It was my girl, Adrian, Tony, our cousin BJ, you, and I'm pretty sure Aaron.
Oh.
I had a top. It wasn't even a top 8. It was like top 6 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like if
that was important.
Hell yeah.
If you weren't on somebody's top, you weren't important. Yeah.
And I think I was only on my girl's top 8.
Oh. No, you definitely were in mine. I definitely all of our friends, close friends, were definitely in my tops. Like,
top 8. The thing on MySpace, the thing was what it was. It was that you could recreate your whole fucking
even the background.
The background. Mine's always the Dolphins.
We're fucking hackers at like middle school. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was hackers. Like fucking
you put your music
copy and paste the goddamn
the code and shit.
Yeah, the code.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Man, that was a shit because everybody like, how do you do it? Oh, I'll show you, nigga. Give me. You feel me? My shit. What was your background?
The first background I got was like a lime green flaming skull. Like it was just like black. It was like a black, and it was just a bunch of flaming skulls everywhere. I remember that background vividly for some stupid reason, because it was horrible. It was shit.
I remember one. It was like a lapel kind of like fucking background, and it had like weird shapes, but it was red and white. And I remember that because I was like, when I met my wife, I was like, oh, I need to change this because she don't think I'm weird. So I changed it to the Dolphins, and I had back in the days, that was when Ricky Williams was playing with the Dolphins.
Yeah.
So I had him in my background.
Yeah.
And
I had Reggie Bush as my personal profile picture for like at least 2 years. At least 2 years.
What was your name? Was your name Marion on your shit?
I believe it was. I believe
mine
it was.
Miami Boy 305. I wasn't born in Miami, yeah, you feel me?
Hey, listen, man.
But that's my shit.
That's your shit, yeah,
I would claim that,
I get you.
motherfucker. I was like 305, like Miami Boy 305, like, man, and who even in my school backpack, I had Miami 305, like, Miami Boy 305. Like, what's
so let me ask you this, because you brought it up earlier. The difference between the East Coast and the West Coast, and we'll even throw Miami in there, even though it's the South.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? What's your take on the difference of the culture, the food, you know what I mean, the people, the atmosphere of the West Coast where we're at versus New York, where there's Puerto Ricans, there's not many Mexicans, there's a lot of Jamaicans, a lot of Peruvians, Colombians, all different type of people in there, and then you come here and it's pretty much just Mexican, black, white, and that's it.
I feel like the difference is New York has this own feel to it. When you go to New York, it's like it's a fast pace and you mind your own goddamn business.
Yeah,
you feel me? You don't fucking talk to nobody.
For sure.
You say something to somebody come back with a smart fucking shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
I think with West Coast it's a fast pace, but it's more like we're just chilling. Like we're like, yeah, okay, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Miami has that Miami vibe. You feel me? Like you want to party all day long. You know what I'm saying? Food wise, I love the East Coast food. You feel me? I love, my Cuban and my Puerto Rican
I'm not
food.
fucking with the East Coast food.
You feel me?
I'm not fucking with it.
I can't really find a Cuban or Puerto Rican spot out here that's good because there's really hardly any Puerto Ricans or Cubans out here.
That's a fact.
You feel me? But if you go to the East Coast and get some Mexican food, that's gross.
Yeah, absolutely. You will not find good carne asada.
You even talk to somebody in the East Coast and you tell them like, hey, what's the best Mexican food? If they came to California and try some Mexican food, they're gonna tell you, oh, California got the West Coast got the nice Mexican food. But now if you go back to the East Coast, one's Puerto Rican, Cuban, Jamaican
food. It's chicken, rice, and plantains or plátanos.
The tostones and shit.
Yeah.
But that's why I think the difference. It's a lot of difference. Like if you go to like Salt, we went to Salt Lake City like couple years back.
Never been.
Dude, the people there are the nicest fucking people in the world. Like they say, how do you? Oh, what's up? No, what's up?
Right, not used to.
You feel me? Like I'm like, what the fuck? Like, cause here in the West Coast,
we don't do.
You don't get that shit. You don't get that. Like, hey, what's up? Like Like if somebody says, "Hey, what's up?" it's because they want something.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, me? Hey, what's up?
Like, what's up? And I'm like, I was sitting like, what? Even we went to Salt Lake. I mean, we went up to Seattle, like last 2 months ago, and it was like. It was me and my wife was like, we want to move out here because it was like the whole environment was.
The vibe was different.
It was way different. You know what I mean? And I'm the type of nigga that wants to live in the woods. I'm like, I'm almost
by yourself and
like,
shit.
I don't want nobody fucking.
Yeah, man, me too. I'm like that too.
But
I've never been.
I would never like. You know, I say I claim Miami because that's like where my peoples are from.
Yeah.
But West Coast is where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? West Coast is where I'm at.
Listen, I've been to New York twice, and New York is me. Okay, nobody tell me New York is not me. You know what I'm saying? Man. Like I'm New York.
New York is the shit.
I'm New York to the death of me for sure. I've never been to Miami or Florida ever, but
Florida is the shit.
It's a big difference between people helping each other out there and helping each. I feel like out there they're a little more. They come together a little more, and maybe because they have to. A lot of people out on the East Coast are like maybe refugees or from different countries and you know shit like that, so they come together perfectly. But out here, you better mind your motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like how you said, like they come together. So a couple years back, we took a road trip with James. He was getting stationed in South Carolina, I believe, and we went. His in-laws stay in Jacksonville, so we went for 4th of July to Jacksonville, and they had a fucking block party, like literally a block party.
A block party. Everybody outside.
Like, I'm sitting. I come outside. I'm sitting in the. His you could say his father-in-law has a truck, and I'm sitting on the tailgate. Everybody's coming up to me, you know, and literally like they talk to me and they're like, "You're not from out here. You're from the West Coast." They can tell. I'm like, I didn't know we had an accent. You feel me? But
yeah, they do say that. They do say that. I don't get it.
I don't see it anywhere, but. I was like, yeah, I'm from California, and they're like, what part? I was like, you know, you can't say Moreno Valley because Moreno Valley is not a big.
You say LA.
I just say the IU or the Dino. You feel me?
Yeah.
Oh, San Bernardino. Yeah, I know where that's at. Or Riverside.
Yeah.
So I was talking, and I'm like, dude, like, these motherfuckers know where I'm from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was shocked, and I was telling my wife, like, why can't we have this? Like, we live in apartments. Why can't we come all together?
To a block.
You feel me?
A block party.
Literally, I went around the, like, cause there was a quarter-sack. I went around the quarter-sack getting food.
Everybody fed.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm like, and then we were just talking about this at my mom's house today, cause we were drinking and stuff.
Shout out moms. Shout out both our moms.
Yeah. And it was this white dude walking with a tray with fucking watermelon, with fucking with, moonshine.
Oh.
He would walk up to me, he's like, "You want watermelon?" Smiling. And I'm like, well, okay, sure. I'll take the motherfucking watermelon and turn it in my mouth. I was like, holy fuck.
Got you faded, huh?
I said, James, take some of this shit. He was like, what is it? Just take that shit. Boom, I was like, oh shit. Motherfucker walks away smiling. I said, what the fuck? This thing is. So then he comes back and says, Lydia, take some of this shit. The Lydia takes it. Oh, what the fuck? Jeez. Like, and I like that. I like that. Everybody in that whole quarter-sack
comes together.
And at the end of the night, it was a big ass. You know that in Florida, fireworks is illegal.
Legal,
like
right,
they have fucking stores that you can go buy fireworks.
Yeah.
When I went out there, like, I was like, you know, like I never been out there for 4th of July. I always went out there for like Christmas and you know, like summer break. Never really went for 4th of July. Like I was always coming back before 4th of July, so I didn't know that they had, and that was when I was little too. Right. So I didn't know that they had this shit. So when I went with James, I'm like, what the fuck?
That shit is like a national holiday.
Hell yeah. I'm like, whoa, like hell yeah. I say, James, it says military 50% off. I'll ask you $200. Let's just fucking do it. So we got fireworks, the whole neighborhood. One of the dudes buy a shitload of fireworks. I'm out there fucking popping them off. I'm like, what the?
I almost blew my fucking finger off with some fireworks.
Bro, I got bit by something. I don't know what the fuck. My fucking leg was swollen. Bro, I came back, like, I told my mom, I was like, man, I think I got bit by a mosquito. My fucking leg was this big.
Oh, in Florida?
In Florida. I got bit, like, when we were shooting the fireworks, we went behind somebody's house and there was a pond. So we were, like, in bushes. So I don't know if it was a spider.
Motherfucking mosquitoes out there.
Nah, I don't know what the fuck it was. But it's something, baby. My leg was swollen. I went to work and I looked down, I told my manager, I said, look, man, I don't think I can work anymore. This shit's throbbing. So I went to the hospital, they took some blood out. So, oh yeah, you gotta, they told me I had what's it called?
Coronavirus.
That part.
I told you had the corona.
I was the first.
You was the first patient.
I was the first patient like 2-3 years ago. But I had a virus, not a virus, but a fucking infection. I guess in between my skin and my meat. Like it was weird how they said it. But my leg was swollen, so they gave me some. They gave me a shot, some pills. Jeez. That went away. Yeah. But I think I'm allergic to everything because when I went to Hawaii, nigga, I got bit by some mosquitoes. My fucking whole hand swelled up. Whoa. Nigga, I couldn't even I was like, fucking take my strong
those.
You feel me? Like, but
those little blood suckers out there are different. They feast on different type of blood, like.
And it was crazy because I went to Puerto Rico. When we went to Puerto Rico to visit his grandma's, I got bit, but I didn't swell up. Just like where you get bit, you get like that little
bump.
Nothing. But when I went to Florida, I think it's just fucking different. In Hawaii, I didn't get bit until Liddy said, "Have you got bit by a mosquito?" And I said, "No."
And you got bit.
I got bit. You feel me? Like, but it's a whole different environment out there. I like going out there. I would love to move out. I love California. I love my city, but I would love to move. To be honest, I would love to move to Washington or
somewhere out the way.
Like in the woods.
Yeah.
I even if I stay in California, I'll go up to Big Bear.
Yeah.
Like I like to be in the woods. I like to be like if I go outside my fucking patio, I can see like just fucking wilderness. Like,
a nice little scene, huh?
Hell yeah. Or if not, just go to fucking Temecula and give me some fucking give me a bunch of fucking animals. Like if you can tell, I got
horses and shit.
I got a bunch of animals here, and I got a dog, and my wife now wants a fucking.
Speaking of a bunch of animals, what the fuck is this all about?
That's actually
I've been pretty nervous this sitting behind.
Well, if you can see, there's roly poly ollies on there.
Yeah.
They're called isopods. So basically, what they do, I put them in their enclosure, and they clean up like their poop and everything. But I'm trying to grow my colony, so I could just throw them in there. So we can just put them in here.
It just made me a little nervous. I just had to ask.
Nah,
the hairs on the back of my neck have been sticking up since the beginning of this episode. I'm gonna be honest.
But yeah, that's what
Okay, just asking. I had to make sure to throw it out there.
It's just a colony of. They call it the scientific name. I think that's what.
A colony.
It's called the isopod.
Oh, okay.
But we call it roly poly ollies. Well, I call them roly poly ollies. Remember that cartoon?
Roly poly ollies.
Yeah, that's my shit.
I thought he was a robot. For some reason, was he a robot? No, he's a fucking roly poly ollie.
No, he was fucking square.
Yeah, I know. Like but I mean, they were roly poly ollies. I think, right?
Really?
I believe so.
I don't think so.
Didn't they roll up and shit?
No.
They were just robots?
I think they were robots. That's my show. What about In the Box?
Out of the box.
Oh, out of the box. Yeah, out of the box. Damn.
Out of the box was the fucking guy with the dreads and shit.
Yeah, with the dreads and the Asian girl.
Little Asian girl. They used to do a little something.
Lydia knows the song.
They used to do a little hand clap with some snaps. It was fire.
Fuck, I need to. One of these days, I'm gonna bring my wife in and we're gonna fucking
out of the box. Yeah, she got to teach us the song and shit.
Fuck yeah, that's my shit. That's when I used to stay from school. Like, I'm gonna stay and fucking watch.
Yeah, watch fucking TV.
That I don't know. I think it was the Big Bear
in the Blue House.
Yeah.
Big Bear in the Blue House.
Yeah.
You watched that shit?
Hell yeah.
Oh, you were soft.
Hey,
did you know Franklin? You ever heard of Franklin the Turtle?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was my shit. Franklin the Turtle was my shit.
And I used to watch Hip Hop Larry. You remember Hip Hop Larry?
Hell yeah, the dancing.
Yeah, the dancing.
I had a friend on there.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Shout out my man London. I had an elementary school friend. We was elementary school.
What?
He was on there. He was a dancer.
I always when the fucking thing come on, I just fucking start dancing. Always thought I was a dancer. Shit, fuck.
Hell yeah, man. Shout out him. Yeah, I gotta make a TikTok. I don't have a TikTok.
Bro. Hell yeah.
I know it's the wave right now during this quarantine.
Fuck yeah, TikTok went big right now.
Yeah. I didn't Jordans lately?
Fuck no. I'm like my Jordan game is.
What's your shoe game like? Yeah, I haven't been buying shoes either.
Bro, the last Jordans I bought was the ones, and that was the all black ones, and that's it.
You can never go wrong with some ones though.
And I haven't, when I was younger, bro, I was fresh. I had one through, I believe it was 18, and I stopped at 18 because I didn't like the rest.
Yeah.
But I had every single Jordan from there. And then my boy, Jaime, my nigga was always competing. He got the 20, I believe it was the 21s. The ones with the strap. I don't know if those are 21s. The one with the strap right here. And it had all the Jordans on the side. And I seen that nigga. I said, "Fuck, that nigga got him before me." I went home that day. I said, "Mom, let's go get some shoes."
That was your competition.
So then at the mall, I don't know if you remember. At the mall, there was a place called Max Shoes by it was by Sears. It was upstairs. Like if you come out of Sears, it was like literally across. Right here, I believe now it's a barbershop. But the girl that worked there always hooked me up. So every time she see me, I got you. So yeah, and I went over there and got those Jordans.
Shout out to her.
Like shit, I don't know what the fuck happened. Boy, if you see this shit, shout out to you. You feel me? Thank you.
Let us. We need Jordans.
Yeah,
both of us.
I don't know what she's doing now, but like she always like. I mean, she probably old as fuck now, cause she was probably like 20-something when I was like fucking
young cat.
When I was like 10 or some shit, 11. So yeah, man, I'm back in that. Fuck, but now if you go and get some Jordans, it's like $300.
Fuck
like,
yeah, I ain't got time for that shit.
Right.
Give me some goddamn $50 pair of shoes and call it a day.
The only ones that I bought was some Timbs. I bought some Timbs.
Yeah, when I was in New York, I had to give me some all black. I got me the all black.
I got the all black ones and I got the butters.
The butters.
The butters.
butters.
I had to get the butters because when I was younger, my mom got me some Timbs and those were the butters.
Yeah.
Liddy got me the black ones for Christmas. And it was kind of, I'm gonna tell the story. It's fucked up, right? But I'm gonna tell the story because so I like the black ones. I said, oh, I want the black ones. She's like, oh, those are ugly. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So she said she asked my friend one, which one should she get her? My friend one told her the black ones. But I was like, you told me the black ones are ugly. So why would you get? So she got them for Christmas, right? So I opened the boxes at Tim's. So I opened the fucking box and the black ones, and I said, are you serious? I didn't mean to be rude, like, you feel me? But I understand how she felt. Because when I opened that, I should have been like, oh my God, thank you. But when I opened it, I'm like, I was like, you told me you didn't like these.
Right.
But like, you feel me? But I, you know,
just need confirmation.
To me, yes, it was fucked up, and I'm sorry that I fucking reacted like that. But you know, when she told me like if your girl says she don't like that shit, you're not gonna like it either. Right. So I was like, fuck, I don't like them. So when I opened the box, I was like, I was in my head, I said, I got the butters. So I opened it, I said, oh, I said, are you serious? She was like, she was recording, she fucking stopped. She went and started crying. I feel like shit.
Damn, yeah, you should.
I feel like
shit. Yeah, you should.
Man, I feel bad.
You should feel fucking bad.
But I was like, fuck.
Cause you got what you wanted. And
now I was like,
you making her feel bad.
I feel like shit, you know, feel me? Like, and then I won, like every year we go and play poker at her family's house. I won some money and I went to give me the butter ones. So she thinks I don't like the black ones, but I do.
Oh, okay.
Like when I said, oh, I should get the black ones, and she goes, no, they're ugly. And I'm like, okay, they're ugly. So when she got them for me, I was like, fuck, are you serious? Like,
no, you didn't really,
I didn't want them no more because you told me. But
I get that.
You know, I feel bad now. I feel bad, but yeah.
At least you got some butters and some blacks.
Yeah. So I need to give me some more though, because they're kind of fucked up now. I took the black ones to a concert, and it was raining. Oh man, they got fucked up. And then my butters are still there, but they're still clean. But you know, they got creases, so I have to get new ones. And I think that's the only ones I fucking paid $200 for.
The winter coming, yeah, for sure. The winter coming up, so definitely gonna have to restock. Yeah, man.
But man, hey, thank you guys for watching our first episode.
That's our time. It's been another real one.
It's been a real one, man.
Thanks for watching with us.
Coming to the woods with us, man, for real.
That's a fact.
I appreciate you guys coming through, showing us some love.
Hell yeah.
And it's gonna get bigger from there.
That's a fact, man. We're gonna have special guests coming up soon, so stay tuned, please.
Man, you guys gonna see a bunch of new shit. Like, this whole shit is gonna It's gonna mix real good.
We are cooking up. I'm letting you know. We are cooking up. This is only the beginning. Not even the beginning, really.
It's gonna be popping. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be. You guys gonna be like, man, I want to hop in that show with them.
Yep. So and man, you guys are allowed to.
Just hit us up.
Yep.
Make sure you guys go and follow us on Instagram. You know, our tags are gonna be in down below.
Marla Flair.
AB motherfucker.
And make sure you follow our new account, In the Woods podcast. Please support us. We support y'all.
Hell yeah. And man, always stay blessed, be blessed.
Yes, sir. It's a real